Hey guys, welcome to another video, and yet again we are with a paid ROM which also has a free version, and the name of course is Elite ROM Plus. This time the device in question is not the Pocophone F1 but the Poco X3 Pro. Yes, you heard it right, Elite ROM and Elite ROM Plus are available for the Poco X3 Pro. They are based on MIUI 12.5 and 12.0.6 respectively. I have used both of them and I decided that I should give initial impressions to you guys of the Plus version of what you get and how good it is. But before we get into all of that, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a video. In the description of each video, you will find a link to our Telegram community where we have just completed 1,000 members. So join us there and we are gonna have a lot of fun there. Last but not the least, if you think the hard work is worth the effort, please click on the join button and support the channel. Now without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to Phone Ops. My name is Kailash. Let's get going. Alright, so 6 months back or a year back, when I was not introduced to Elite ROM Plus, if you would have told me that there is a MIUI based ROM which can perform on par or better to AOSP ROMs, it can give you good gaming experience with all the stock features that the phone is designed for, I would have laughed at it. But the moment I encountered Elite ROM Plus, and I'm not saying this because this is a paid review, let me make that very clear. I have not paid for the ROM. I contacted the developer, he gave me this review copy so that I can use it and give you an unbiased review. So let's go at it right away. We will start with the changelog, and before we actually even begin, it is a worth mention that on the new channel, that is Phone Ops Gaming, the link is mentioned in the description of this video. At 7:30 today we will be doing a gaming live stream, so you will have a clear cut comparison as to how good or how bad this is in terms of gaming, because we will have a FPS counter. So let's get into it right away. So first of all, let's actually go to settings over here. Let's go to my device, and as you can see over here, it does say Elite ROM Plus 12.5.1 stable. If you go to all specifications, you have all the usual MIUI stuff with the first May security patch, and the kernel is a built-in perf kernel. Now you can definitely go ahead and try any kernel which is a custom kernel. I'll have to check if the developer supports it or not, but so far the support for me has been pretty good. Not because I'm a reviewer, but all the answers were given to me as and when needed, and I have shared feedback whatever I thought as well. So without further ado, what we are looking at over here is a complete MIUI 12.5 stock experience, which really defines a lot of things, because if you are looking at an ASP custom ROM, there might be some bugs here, some bugs there. They are amazing, by all means they are better than MIUI, I'm not saying that at all. But when you have a ROM which gives you an option of staying on MIUI and getting great performance, well, that is something I can definitely have a look at. Now, what makes this ROM special? Well, it has a ton of optimizations. Let me actually go ahead and show you the changelog. I'm not going to be able to read the complete changelog to you because it is long, but let me give you a snapshot. Alright, now as you can see over here, include all changes of 11 Plus, fully deodexed, fully debloated, no useless crap there, all removed, lightweight ROM read-write system, enforcing SE Linux now, 80% nuked thermals with many tweaks for performance boost to be maxed out, status bar icons, hide options. So those initial lines are very important to me, because the first 2 or 3 lines mention the performance, because that is what MIUI is lacking. So if the performance is great, everything else on the MIUI operating system can be bared, right? So one by one I'll quickly run you through the options that I have seen, because throughout the complete MIUI user interface, this team or this guy has made a lot of changes which can make your life and experience better. All right, so for example, we'll go to Elite settings later. If you go to display over here, right, and if you actually go to refresh rate, you now have 60, 90 and 120 Hertz. So if you want the best of both worlds, wherein you want a smooth user experience, you can go ahead and use 120 Hertz, but if you want the best of both worlds in battery and performance, you can use 90 Hertz as well. So that is one neat option. And now throughout the complete user interface, this is what you will notice. Now this is what I have been looking for in MIUI, and The consistency of smoothness in this particular ROM is something I have liked overall. You will, sometimes find very few stutters, but the fastness and the smoothness of the ROM is something that we are talking about over here. Now, by all means, this is not a complete review. This is something that I've been using for 24 hours, and these are the initial impressions. So I'm going to share whatever I saw, and on my initial impressions, I can tell you if you should go ahead and spend the money or not, although this is not a huge amount that you're paying. So let's talk about Elite settings over here. Now, when you talk about Elite settings, you have a ton of customizations. For example, you have battery customizations. You can have different battery percentage style. You can select what type of MIUI icon you want. Moving on, you have a status bar icon customization, a ton of options here. Okay, then you have notification customization, you have brightness bar settings, in-call settings, smart networks, charging colors, status bar style, list animation, list interpolation, toast animations, screenshot in any app, and the list goes on. What I'm trying to tell you here, ASP-like customization in a MIUI based ROM is something that caught me off guard, and I really liked it, and I've been using it and it has been great. I have done a few benchmark tests. I have done the CPU throttling test, and it's pretty decent, okay, and I will cover that in the full review. Even if you go to the camera application for that matter, you will, majorly get all the options that you get in, beta ROMs and stuff. Additional features that you're looking at, you will be getting over here. So all in all, if you ask me what exactly is Elite ROM Plus, well, it is different than Xiaomi.eu MIUI mix. Reason being, I found this to be much smoother, and if you go for the paid version, you actually have someone who is accountable. You can tell them your feedback, he can fix it in the next update, and you will get regular decent response as well. Now, if you ask me what is the price, well, the price is $6.66 US, which I think is justified. It is not really high, and it is a one-time price is what you have to pay. You don't have to pay every update and stuff like that. So, and if at all you think that price is high, you can definitely go ahead and try the free version, which is also linked in the description. They have a community with thousands of members. You can chat with them and you can share your experience, or you can learn whatever they have learned so far. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this video, and as I said earlier, this is an initial impressions video. The full review will come out soon, and today evening we are going to put this ROM through its paces in the gaming live stream on the new channel that is PhoneOps Gaming. Once again, until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at PhoneOps. Keep smiling, take care, goodbye.